It's opening day of 2021 Alabama deer season. It's pretty tough to hunt big woods this time of year in Alabama, but I have a great wind coming out of the east today, which is really good for one of my best areas, and it's really a good area for killing does, and that's really what I want to do today. I've only killed one buck out of this place, smaller 7-point. I know there's bucks here, always plenty of buck sign in here. It's just kind of impenetrable where the bucks are actually at, so you really have to get on these outskirts, these outskirt edges of this big giant thicket, and just hope that one decides to move to those outskirts. But most of the time, especially this time of the year, whenever it's not rut or close to the rut, it's really hard to find the bucks coming out of this thicket in daylight. It's not going to be too bad of a kayak trip to get over there. I hunt there quite a bit. It's a little bit foggy, so I have to go a little slow, but other than that, it should be smooth sailing and a pretty decent hike from the boat, so we need to get going. I just looked back, and that deer was standing right underneath the tree that I was about to climb. Where I normally climb, like right next to it. Shut up. I'm not sure why it's blowing so hard. It might have been a spike, but I think it was a doe. That's why. Oh, my wind changed. It's going back that way.
Looking at the sky.
Looking at the sky? Are we out scouting?
Yeah.
One unfortunate side effect of putting videos on YouTube is that people, especially local people in Alabama, start to figure out where it is that you're hunting. It helps me in a lot of ways. It forces me to get a little bit better, get a little bit grittier, and to do some things I wouldn't normally do. It's just kind of got me in a funk right now, trying to figure out, okay, if all these people are going to be hitting these areas that I typically would hit, I will go try to find something else. And so I wanted to see exactly how much it was here. It's Saturday, second day of the season. It's Saturday. I figure right now would be when the most amount of people would be out here. And there's not a lot. I mean, I can see a boat on a beach pretty good ways away right here. Conveniently in a spot where I've had some success at before. I don't think there's a ton of people out here hunting, because most of the trucks that I'm seeing are fishermen. it sucks that people do that and people aren't willing to go out and look for stuff themselves. But at the same time, it is what it is. That's the whole point of using the water access for me, is adapting to the pressure and adapting to the area. And so now I just got to adapt a little bit more. I've still got places that nobody knows about, and I can hunt those places. And I get to spend all day with this beautiful princess girl. We went and ate breakfast this morning. Got her up at 5. She's a champ. We went and ate breakfast, then came out here to see if we could find anything good or get some intel. You gonna go to a new spot?
Yeah.
There's a crazy amount of tracks in here. I mean, it's pretty covered up. Well, the sky just opened up and it started pouring down rain. It wasn't supposed to start until like 11 o'clock. But I guess it decided it wanted to start at 7. Forecast still says that it's going to stop in the next 30 minutes, so hopefully that's true. I wouldn't typically think that a deer would be on their feet as hard as it's raining right now, so we may have to wait until it kind of eases up to potentially see anything this morning. I just found a bunch of persimmons all right through here. That tree right there, there's a tree right here. It's got fruit on it. And there's a bunch on the ground back that way. I couldn't ever find the tree. Weirdly. Oh, that one's loaded too right here. That's the one I can smell. And the ground is tore up with tracks. You can hear them dropping. Big track right there. That one's got fruit on it. Always find persimmons in Alabama next to the water, next to the main water source, whether it's a river, a lake, whatever. Always seem to be right here next to the water, right at the start of these creeks. And that's only going to be hot for maybe a week or 2, but I will be back. I will definitely be back in this little, we'll call it the grove. This is the sign I've been looking for in here. I knew it had to be here somewhere because there's too much tracks on the beach over here for there to not be much anywhere else. But that's part of this early season game. Scout until you find something good. I found some really good sign in here, lots of tracks, and just a ton, like more than average, more than good amount of deer tracks in this area, and figured out why they were there. There's a bunch of persimmons trees in there. There's probably 5 of them that I could see. It does have a little bit of cover, and it's got food, and it's got persimmons, which I need to hunt quicker, sooner than later, because they're only going to be there and dropping for a short amount of time that I can hunt. So let's get in there and see if we can't figure them out. It's 2 o'clock. Gets dark around 6:30, so we are set up in plenty of time. These persimmons are dropping like crazy. Like every 2 seconds, one drops. So it's pretty thick down here in this bottom. So I was trying to find a spot where I could shoot down into that, where those persimmons are dropping. But my hope is that these deer come from right here in front of me, from this left side, from the creek, and feed their way into these persimmons, which is what I think they'll do. All the sign points to that, so hoping for the best. Another one standing right here. So for y'all who don't know, who've never watched my videos, one of the things that I try to do every single time is call my dad. Just so we can share in the moment. He's my best hunting buddy, got me into it, and there he is right there. What's up?
Hey, I just looked over and saw that my phone was going off.
Yeah, it was.
Did you just shoot a deer?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get down and go, at least go look for my arrow.
Alright, well, I'm going to turn I had my phone on vibrating. I'm going to turn it on.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would love to kill a buck,
Get it out of there before dark.
but I would love to get it out of here before dark, yeah. And if she ran to my kayak, then I will be freaking stoked about that. But we'll see.
Well,
I'm gonna go get her.
let me know.
I will.
Alright.
Alright.
Congrats. Love you.
Thanks. Love you too. Bye. Go ahead and get down and go and try to find my arrow and assess the situation from there. It looks pretty good to me. I think she died in the water. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating like a pig. Oh my gosh. She died right here in the water. Like, half the way to the boat. That's wild. There's the water. There she is. Well, I do believe that's going to go down in history as possibly my easiest drag out that I've ever had. I drug the deer a grand total of like 3 feet. I wish they would do that every time. That would be freaking awesome. It's just so much fun. Sit back and reflect on how I felt going in versus how I feel coming out. I was pretty defeated going in. I was excited about this spot because there's tons of sign. Those persimmons were dropping. I knew it was a good spot, but just whether or not it would all come together at the beginning of the season, I get these jitters. I just struggle, man. I don't know any other way to I don't know any other way to say it. I start to struggle at the beginning of the season, thinking I'm never gonna get a shot off, and then it just changes just like that. And so I love to reflect on that. You know, times when you feel down, you feel like it's never gonna work out, man, just keep waiting, keep grinding, keep going, wake up early, get your work done so you can get out for an afternoon sit. And that's just what we did today, and it paid off, man. I'm super excited. It's my birthday too, so that's pretty cool. Man, I'm just so excited. I love it. I love this moment right here. Paddling out, or in this case, trolling motoring out. Soaking it all in, man. Freaking love it. Oh man, it never gets old.